Hello, hello. Good afternoon. Just dropped my kids off somewhere, so I am fueling up with my energy juice. My dog wants to be a part of the video today. You stay down there. Okay. I'll wait a minute and see if anybody hops on, and then I'll just talk. Done. Fueled up. All right, guys. So my thoughts for today. And it's kind of silly, but so my oil I picked for today is acceptance. You'll see why when I get to talking. Okay. Acceptance. So there are two kinds of people in this world. Okay. And this analogy comes from my husband and I. There are cooks and there are bakers. Okay. My husband's a cook and I am a baker. Like, do you know which one you are? Does it right away? You're like, oh yeah, I'm a cook or I'm a baker. Some of you know like right away. It's obvious. Some of you are good at both. And more power to you. Like, if you can do both really well, I'm impressed. Truly impressed. But most of us are either one or the other. We're either a cook or a baker. Okay? So cooks have like an intuition, right? About like what flavors go well together, what spices could be combined that complement each other. And we just like creatively throw caution to the wind, putting a dash of this and a pinch of that. It's almost like they need a certain amount of freedom to be successful in creating the meal, right? So if you're a cook, you can probably relate to that method, okay? I cannot. I feel like my camera is crooked. Okay, so a baker, on the other hand, carefully measures each ingredient, right? Painstakingly sifting the flour, leveling off a cup with a knife. Do you do that? Bakers do that. These measurements need to be exact or the recipe's not going to work, right? The texture's not going to be right. The bread won't rise. There's a structure to the process that's necessary for success. So if you're a baker, this speaks to you. Like, you're like, yes, I need a structure. I need specific rules to follow, right? And neither is better than the other. There's different. So different types of people work differently. They find success in different ways. They thrive in different environments. They function in different ways. They have different learning styles and different personalities, right? That doesn't make one better than another. It's okay to be different. So if you're a baker, don't try to be a cook. And vice versa. If you're a cook, don't try to be a baker. I mean, like I said, unless you just happen to be naturally good at both. And this is an analogy to like, different types of people in life. Like if you're good at something, stick with that, right? Don't feel like you have to be like somebody else just because they're really good at something else. So stay in your lane and do it well. Okay, so determine what works for you. In what ways do you get the best outcome? And just lean into that. God made you that way for a reason, right? You are needed in this world the way that you are. So we don't have to force ourselves to become someone we're not. So stop the comparison game, embrace who you are, and do your very best at it. Okay? Stay in your lane. All right? So if you're a cook, be a cook. If you're a baker, be a baker. If you're both, God bless you. All right? So I'd love to hear in the comments. Are you a cook or a baker? I am definitely a baker. I can cook, but I have to do it like a baker. Like I can cook if I have a recipe with very specific instructions that tells me how to do it. Otherwise, my brain just like, I'm like lost. I don't even know what to do. My husband laughs at me. And if I don't have specific instructions, I just feel lost. So that's how my brain works. So I am a baker. Anyway, I look forward to hearing from you guys and seeing what you are. So lean into it, stay in your lane, and do the best you can at it. That's my encouragement for today. I have a blog that I'll be posting on Thursday, and then stay tuned for announcements for hopefully next week. I'll be announcing a full class that I'll be making available to you guys. Okay? Stay tuned for that. Have a great week, you guys.